Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about the Traeger Westwood and Irontop grills and griddles. It's their new release. The Westwood, what it's going to be replacing is the 22 series and the 34 series. Some of you die-hard Traeger fans know those are some of the beginnings of it. For those of you that want to get into Traeger for the griddle or for the pellet grill, we'll go over each one. So the Westwood is going to come in two sizes as Traeger always does. There's going to be the Westwood, which is 623 square inches of cooking space. The Westwood XL is going to be 853 square inches of cooking space. And this one here is going to be our Westwood, the 653 square inch grill. It's got the Wi-Fi on there with all the features of the Wi-Fi app, which is amazing. So highly recommend that you get that app and start cooking the way Traeger's meant to be. When Traeger designed the Westwood, one of the things that they wanted to keep in mind is price and simplicity. The price point, as you know, this is a good entry level. You're going to get all the great features that Traeger has without the higher price range of some of the premium features that maybe some of you won't ever use. One thing that Traeger did on this that I personally love is they've got the rail system on here. This will include all your pop and lock accessories on there. You're going to have your cup holder, your bin storage, paper towel / butcher paper holder. One of my favorites, because I love to be organized, is I love the bottom shelf on this one. You can put your extra pellet bins down there, different things, but they thought of everything on this one. This capacity is 18 pounds. The bag is 20 pounds, but it will hold a full bag in there. A couple things I want to talk about are your drip tray liners. Now I will tell you, I've tried to cut corners and use foil, even heavy duty foil. You can get by with it, but I would highly recommend using the drip tray liners. They go for quite a while. They're very heavy duty. They do their job. You don't need to change them out every cook. Just come in, make sure we get the correct one that fits your grill. We can help you out with that, not a problem. Another thing that Westwood sticks to is they've got the traditional little can for your ashes. So for those of you die-hard Traeger people, you do have to vacuum out the pot. Just do minor cleaning on this. If you're already used to it, there's no changes there. Just make sure you change your liner out every once in a while. And again, drip tray liners, don't use foil. That makes a world of difference. Also, to bring you up to date on what Traeger has done, they've went to more of a streamlined drip tray liner system, so it's going to be A through E. Your Westwood is going to use drip tray A, Westwood XL will use drip tray B. If you've normally bought one for your, say your Ironwood 885, it's going to go to a letter. When you come in, grab one of us, we can help you make sure you get the correct liner now, and each one will fit a specific grill or series of grills. For those of you who are new to it, just ask, we'll be happy to help you get the right one. So the question will always be, what do I do if I'm not using my top grate? As some of you guys have watched my previous videos, I admitted that for about 3 years I set mine on the ground, didn't realize what the hooks on the back were for, is to actually hang your grate on when you're not using it. The Westwood does not have those hooks on the back of the grill, but on the back of the shelf they do, so you can hang it back there. So if you're cooking something big or just don't want the shelf there, it does have hooks that you can hang that top shelf on so it's not sitting on the ground and you can store it neatly away. We're going to talk about the new Irontop. This is in addition to the flat rock griddle line that Traeger has. We had a lot of people ask, how do they do this with a pellet grill? Flat rock Irontop, they're the only ones that they'll ever do in propane. They wanted to enter into the griddle world, and this is a great option for it. You still have your good Traeger build on this. A little bit more affordable. This one is a really good one. This is a 4-burner. You can see the griddle on this one, heavy duty cast iron on there. It is just rock solid. This is the Irontop 4-burner. They also have a 2-burner. You've got your true 4 heat zones on this, and I will tell you that this is one of the best griddles. Talk about even heat all the way through. If you want 4 zones, you're going to get 4 zones of heat on there. As far as the griddle goes, this cooks very evenly, so I think you'll really enjoy this one. Traeger's really knocked this one out of the park. Some of the things you can do on these Irontops, you've got your smash burgers, fajitas, nachos, breakfast foods. This thing is the king of breakfast foods. It's got the big high walls on there. You've got a little scoop for all your little scraps. Probably one of the key things when you start on this is condition the griddle right out of the gate, and you will have no problems with it. So for the 4-burner, I would highly recommend getting 2 tubes of the conditioner. The 2-burner, you're probably going to be okay with 1. I've had several people tell me it's one of the best conditioners they've ever used, but definitely just keep going over and over it again with that conditioner. Take the time and start it out right. One of the great features that I love about the Irontop that Traeger has not forgotten is the pop and lock system. So you're going to have the rail system on this. Again, it's got some great accessories. You can decide which ones you like, make it yours. You're going to be out there for a while. It's kind of the place to hang out. So these pop and lock systems make it to where you can really customize the grill and make it nice and comfortable for you. One of the things I love about the Irontop griddle design too is it's got a kind of a windbreak underneath there. As you guys know that have done any type of griddle cooking, you get the wind that blows underneath there and it's going to blow your flame out or blow them around. Traeger's done a great job with making the griddle a little bit deeper to block a lot of that wind, so you're still, even if windy conditions, you're still going to get a pretty good even cook. Shouldn't blow your flames out and you should do pretty good with that. It's got 2 shelves, one on each side. The one on the right side is a stationary one. It does not fold down. The one over here I love, so if you get in a tight space, folds down nice and easy. I love shelves, and so you just never can have enough shelves with these grills. So you'll notice on the Irontop we have what some of you'll remember is the grease and ash bucket down here. Of course, with this being a propane, you're not going to have the ash, but the bucket is right underneath the little hole here where you can take your scraps off your griddle. It's not going on the ground. When you're done, you can just dump all your scraps out and it's nice and clean. Keep your work area nice. You've got 4 caster wheels on there. Each one rotates. Each one has a lock on it. No matter what you're doing, if you have to wheel it across the yard, wherever you're moving it, they will roll very nicely. As I built this, it was amazing. I could twirl around. They roll very smooth. Love the 4 wheels. Again, they're all on swivels, so it moves very nicely. So which of these new Traegers is right for you? If you want that low and slow, you're going to do some brisket, you want the smoky flavor, you're going to go for the Westwood or Westwood XL. If you want that fast, you want to do smash burgers, you want to do some fajitas, do big breakfast, you're going to want to go to the Irontop. What I like about both of these is if you've got the space, you want to get one of each. They complement each other and you can get both of them for less than you could get one of their higher end grills. So it really is up to you. With what they've got here, it opens up a lot of options and you could be the envy of your neighborhood with quite the backyard kitchen. So I want to thank you for watching today. I hope you liked our video on the new Westwood and Irontop line. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please drop some comments in there. Tell us what you've been cooking, some of the things and features you found and you like to cook, and ask some questions. Always happy to help, always looking to learn something new from each of you. So thanks for watching.